Hi, and welcome to the Celiac and the Frog. I'm your boy Frog, and we're taking you along with us on a New York City food vacation.
Live from New York.
Is this really the Men in Black headquarters? I mean, it could be.
Yeah, this is not going to go how you think it's going to go. We only had about 2 days out of 7 because we got sick, and it is what it is. So, you just got to work through it. But we're going to identify, there's a rat. Hello, little guy. I was going to get a picture of him, but so they do have a rat problem. They actually have an opening on the public health staff for a rat infestation officer. If you're interested, there's one of your clients now.
Hey guys, I'm going to slow things down here for just a second and say a couple of things about the video. This is actually 2 trips in one. A lot of the restaurants that we're going to highlight are from a trip in August of 22, and then some others on a trip at around Christmas of 22. So we kind of combined these. I do want to say that none of the restaurants that we're highlighting are sponsors. We just simply, we really liked them. We just simply want to highlight those, tell you about them. If you're in New York, if you are gluten-free, celiac, whatever, these are some places that we like. Again, they're not sponsors. We can't speak for safety, but we had good experiences and didn't get sick. The princess is a celiac, per the channel's title, The Celiac and the Frog. I am the frog. I am not celiac, but I am gluten-free. So I just wanted to qualify a few things there before we went any farther. Again, two trips in one on this video. We really think you'll like some of the restaurants that we're highlighting. We had a great time on both of these trips. The second trip around Christmas was cut a little short, but we want to highlight these restaurants. We'll tell you where they are. We'll put it in the description for location and the type of cuisine and just some of the things that we really liked about each one. Please feel free to put questions down in the comments. We've got a lot of restaurants flagged in New York, mostly in Manhattan, Midtown, and lower Manhattan. But let us know what you're looking for. We're going back in the summer of 23 and again around Christmas of 23. We'll put all the restaurants links, if they have a website, most of them do. We'll put those links again with the locations and a general description of the cuisine. All right, so back to the live action.
So behind me, you see the Brooklyn Bridge. So we are in Lower Manhattan in the financial district. Hotel's right there. We're actually staying on Wall Street. And we're near the ferry, we're near Pier 11. So a lot of our food options that we had identified when we came down on the trip, when we were planning the trip. The thing we didn't expect though, and we didn't really look at that closely, was the fact that Friday afternoon they all close. Because this is not a very heavily populated area, believe it or not a very heavily populated area of New York on the weekends.
INDAY is an Indian cuisine restaurant. This particular location is at New York Plaza, which is in Battery Park. They have 6 locations in total, 4 in Midtown and 1 in Brooklyn. The princess and I had the salmon bowl and the falafel bowl. We actually visited INDAY on both of the trips that we're talking about here in the video. It is worth mentioning that they had one item on the menu that was not gluten-free. It was the Garlic Naan. It was made and packaged off-site. Little Beet. This is one of my favorites. We ate at Little Beet on both trips as well. First at the 27th and Broadway location, then in the one in Lower Manhattan. They have 10 locations in all, 6 in Midtown, 1 on the Upper East Side in the Lenox Hill area, 1 in Jersey City, and 1 in Garden City, which is out on Long Island. We also had the salmon bowl and the falafel bowl here as well, and they also have beet hummus, which is amazing. One of my favorite sides also is the roasted carrots. Friedman's. This is another one of our go-to restaurants, partially because it was so close to our hotel on the first trip.
The Herald Square location was right beside of our hotel there in Midtown. They have 6 locations in total, 2 on the Upper West Side, 2 in Hill's Kitchen, 1 here in Herald Square, and then also 1 at the Chelsea Market, which we'll talk about again in just a few minutes. Again, it was walking distance from our hotel on the first trip, and we had breakfast there every single day on that trip. Time and Tonic. This is the Upper West Side location. We believe that this is the only location for Time and Tonic. The princess had the salmon salad, and I had the Chattanooga chop. Posh Pop Bakery. If you're gluten-free but you still like sweets, the Posh Pop Bakery is a must-have. This is on Bleecker Street in the Greenwich Village area. As far as we know, this is the only location, and as you can see, they've got tons of different delicious desserts. We'll make this a stop on every trip to New York. It's that good. Malibu Farm was one of our lifesavers of sorts on the second trip where we had the flu. It's located at Fulton Street and South Street, which is right on the FDR on the East River. And this restaurant is actually on the pier. I had the cauliflower pizza. The princess had the butternut squash soup and the coconut lentil rice. Again, this was one of our lifesavers while we were sick. It was extremely close to the hotel and worked out really great. Lily and Lou. This is on Lexington Avenue in the Lenox Hill area of the Upper East Side. They have great pad thai. I'm a sucker for pad thai, and they did not disappoint. Princess had the Singapore noodles and the egg drop soup without the corn. Kimbap Lab. This is in the Chelsea Market, and I mentioned that before. The Chelsea Market is really a neat place. A lot of different shopping options as well as several gluten-free restaurants. The Kimbap Lab is one of 5 restaurants in the same shop. You just pick which one you want and walk up to that part of the counter. The princess had a beef roll and I had a chicken bowl. I'm sorry, I can't pronounce either one of those. Nami Nori. This is particularly memorable for us because we stopped here on our way to Broadway to see the Phantom of the Opera. This is on Carmine Street in the Greenwich Village area. We both had the signature set of the tamaki. And tamaki is a hand-rolled sushi. It's hand-rolled in a seaweed taco sort of wrap. This is my first experience with raw sushi. I've eaten cooked sushi before, but never raw sushi. I was not disappointed. I think it's going to take a little getting used to, but I liked it nonetheless. And last but not least, the Springbone Kitchen. This is in Lower Manhattan, again near the Battery Park area. I had the Mexican bowl. The princess had a couple of different broth bowls. Again, this is one of our lifesavers while we were sick. They were fairly close to our hotel, within walking distance, and we ate there several times. Also, we found, the princess found a website for gluten-free meds. So we'll put that on there. Actually, the National Institute of Health is a sponsor for that website. So we'll put that down in the description for those of you who you may be on the road, same as us. You may be changing meds, you may have issues with meds, and you need to make sure that they're gluten-free. So we'll have that for you. So the things that we missed, we were supposed to go to the Billy Joel concert. This is Monday of the week that we stayed Wednesday to Wednesday. So this is Monday. The Billy Joel concert was supposed to be tonight. Not only did we miss it, but he missed it also. He's sick. Hey, we want to thank you for joining us. We'd like to invite you to like the video and subscribe to the channel, and join us again next time.